Where's everybody at? Come on. We back. Okay. Man, close up ain't it's terrible here. Howdy, Big Jim. We gotta be getting Jim close to that 1,000 mark. Last time I looked, he was at 903 or something like that. Yeah, it's way better. Until my camera cuts out, and then I just reboot it, and then it comes right back. And this camera is real sensitive. Sometimes if I touch it, it'll go out on me. But I'm getting better gear, man. Trapper Video CC. Oh yeah, that's my trapper knife. Ain't that wood beautiful, guys? That there ain't nothing prettier than that damn ironwood, man. It's a lot prettier than my fingers, that's for sure. I gotta do a cleanup job on my hands. I got caulk all over my fingers from today. Finished up the front of my parents' house. Yeah, I'm happy with it. That's what I carry every day now on my side. USB camera, yes it is. Yep, I love it too, Paul. I'm just hooked on that vine pattern. Where's John Adams at? He hasn't gotten here yet, has he? His knife broke on him. The one I traded with him. I'm like, well, if he didn't heat it up without taking the scales off of it, I can see why it broke on you. But it's all good. I'm making him happy. I got something I'm sending out to him special. You know, I trade a knife with somebody, and if they modify it, it's in their ballpark. That the Microtech knives have never failed on me, man. And if they fail on you, it's your own fault. Not Microtech, Cobra Tech. I never had a Cobra Tech fail on me yet. I'm special, Jim says. Hey, Bob. Hi, Bob. Where's Bob? Who's Bob? Bob Tism? What's up, Bob Tism? That's Bob Tism for short. Bob, okay, I got you. Way to stream if you. Yeah, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get me a professional webcam, and I'm going to link, like I said, to some. I'm going to buy a couple dollar store cell phones with no memory used on them, and I'm going to make them second and third cameras. And then so I have no memory loss or no filled up memory that's slowing down the processing speed of my lives. It's going to be through my PC, and I'm going to Streamlab. I'm getting rid of the OBS. I'm on my PC YouTube Live right now. I'm not on OBS. So this is straight up YouTube Live. But this camera's iffy. Like I said, touch it, it goes out, and then I got to reboot the camera. That's what you get for buying a $25 Amazon buy, right? I want two cell phones, so I have one up at I'll have this one here when I'm sitting at my desk. I want another one for over there where my notebook is when I'm working on leather. And then I want another one in my shop when I'm working on knives, or if I'm going back and forth like I have. I could get a wireless webcam too. That'd probably make more sense. But I'm going to get a control panel where I'll push a button to switch from one camera to the next. Look at that. Damn camera just fell down on me. I'll let you go out on me. There we go. That's better. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to get a wireless cam too. But I'll have two stationaries in both shops. One stationary on my PC, or my mobile webcam will be on my PC, and when I want to move with it, I can. Especially if I go outside, right? I'm going to have a bonfire live next week. And I'm going to have a special guest next week, too. Two special guests, as a matter of fact. One is my brother-in-law. He's going to be at the bonfire with me. So, some of you know who my brother-in-law is. A lot of you don't. And you all haven't seen him in, well, after he rang up his credit cards, maxed them out, he quit buying knives with Deep South. And some of you seen him on a couple of my other lives. And then we're going to have Big Jim on here. Not this Sunday, but next Sunday, the following Sunday. And it just might be Wednesday. I'm going to talk to Jim on the phone, see what's best for him. What's up, Sugar? Oh, Sugar's been here. Everybody's saying hi to Bob too. All right. So, let me get them knives real quick. This is my custom here I did the video on, if you remember. And I'm looking in the light. See, this is the one I did the custom job on. That's zebra wood. Everything works fine on it. This is the 1980 10 dot. If you collect, this is what collectors want. If you're serious about case collecting. I don't know if this camera is going to pick it up. You can zoom your phones and you can see it. You see the whale on the blade? This is a cheap webcam, so it's like not wanting to really zoom in. But this knife here has no wear and tear on it at all. It's about a 7/8 on the pull. With a half stop. It just got fingerprints on it. I mean, I can clean all that off, buff it. It only needs some buffing compound. That's all it needs. But that's an even up trade for what you got, Jerry. And I don't care if I get rid of it. It's a 10 dot and I'll keep it. But this one here is not a cheap date. Look it up. Case XX inline. I don't have my card here with me, do I? It's over there. All right. 5172 SSP. This ain't a 65. Let me look at that card. What am I thinking? I know it's 70. I think it's a. I think it's the 77, but it's still worth 500. That's all there is to it. 10 dot means it's the first year in the decade. Every decade, they start a new series of the same knife. 10 dot means like in 1990, or starting in 80, 1980 would be a 10 dot, 1981 would be a 9 dot, 1982 would be an 8 dot, then 3 dot. Every year a dot is taken away. And then when you get up to certain decades, they got dots and X's. Like 2010, they have dots and X's. So this one here, case double X. There is no USA. It's just case double X. Okay. See, some of these on this card are deceiving. I'd have to look at it on the. I'm going to split my screen and just go to the source here. Hold on. I think it's showing in the back. There's 3 dots. Handmade USA, 3 dots. So from 10 to 3, that means it'd be a 2007, or not a 2007. It'd be with the double X. This would be a 77. It wouldn't be a 67 because they didn't have dots in the 60s. Let me look it up real quick. I'll look everything up about it. It's hard to memorize all this, you know what I mean? Okay. Here we go. All right, now I'm looking at them. Case double X. So, case double X. This is just the straight case bold letters. No lightning bolt dots. It's XX under the case. No, it's not under. It's to the right of the case. So 70. But it doesn't have a USA, but it doesn't have to have USA. So I would say this is and in the back, there's 3 dots, not under the case in the front. I just don't get that. It's like weird. Because in the front, they got the model number under it. So case double X, and it doesn't say stainless USA on it. It says handmade USA. What's up, knuckleheads? I was thinking about getting a slip for my shaman. Me, but I'm into learning. Okay, so case double X with it underneath is from 40 to 64, but mine's to the right. Metal Stampings Ltd, case double X, 48 to 52. This don't have LTD, it's got SSP, but that's the Stag class initials. And then you got 65 to 69 case double X with no dots. And then in 70 to 79, you get dots. So there's 3 dots in the back here under the handmade in USA. So this has got to be 1970 to 79. So if there's 3 dots, that means this is 77. Okay. I'd assume, I got to say, 3 dots here, handmade USA, 3 dots. And over here it's got case, double X, in line, not underneath. If it was underneath, like Jim said, it would be a case, double X, underneath 1940 64. But they didn't have the dots back then. But there's 3 dots in the back here. So this is a 77. Has to be a 77. Why would they have dots in the back, right? Like I said, they got the model number here, SSP. I don't know if it's on here. Let me look that up. Models, secret code, tank stamps. Okay, secret codes, pattern numbers. Let's look up the pattern number here. 5172 SSP. 54. Right, dots started in 70. And this has got 3 dots in the back, so that means it's 77. It's not a 65, there would be no dots. A 40 to 65, there wouldn't be any dots. Under the handmade in USA, there's 3 dots. So it has to be a 70s knife. So I'm looking up the model number now. It's SSP, but the 5172 would be the model number. This is a long list here. I'll find it though. You got a Kodiak knife. It just says Kodiak on it. Earliest year for case? Hell, I think it's like 1893, something like that. (1905 to 1920). W.R. Case and Sons Cutlery Company, Bradford, PA. That's what it would say stamped on the blade. From 1905 to 1920. So 1905, I'd assume they went into production, which is 120 years ago. All right, I'm looking for this model number, 5172. A lot of numbers here to look at. 54.9 copper lock. I don't see it in this list. Elephant, Kodiak, large. Ridgeback, swell, Coke, vinyl, blackjack, stag, whittler, 2 blades. Man, I'm just going to type in the damn model number. Case 5172. Case 5172. Model. Okay, case Bulldog clasp is the 5172. In the 5172 with original, that came out in 40 to 64. This one here is what I got. Case double X first model 5172 Stag class Bulldog in the black box. Well, this ain't the Bulldog. This is the blue called the Blue Scroll. First model made in 1962-65. The front tank stamp is Case XX. XX is under the case. Yep, see that it's not under here. It's next to the side. So that ain't gonna do me any good. This ain't a Bulldog though. I better type in the SSP. SSP. Okay, SSP genuine. Let me see here. Case. Here it is. Case XX stainless USA 3-dot 1977 Stag 5177 SSP blue. That's it. Okay, this is a Case XX stainless USA 3-dot. It's got the 3 dots under the handmade in USA. Blue Scroll clasp, part of a 1977 Blue Scroll set. Genuine Stag handles, no cracks, no silver bolsters. Nickel silver bolsters, brass liners, snaps open and shut. No wobble, very nice, unused condition box. Let me see. So, that's what it is. 1977 Blue Scroll. Genuine Stag handles, nickel silver bolsters, brass liners. I was right, 1977. Yeah. Send you a picture. It's got fingerprints on it, but it's in mint. Well, I take that back. I'm not going to lie. When I got it from the fellow, there's just one little hairline crack right here. If that hairline crack wasn't there, this would be a $650 knife. And he told me, just with this little crack, it's still a $500 knife. And it's got a natural defect in the back here. And that's from age. I'll take a picture, send it to you. But this will cost you 3 German knives anyway around it. That's all there is to it. Actually, I'd take the one you have and another one in mint shape. Or 3 unmint shaped German knives. Let me see here. I'll take a picture of it real quick here. You want to know what it's worth? Oh, I know what it's worth. Okay. The price has dropped. I mean, there's some people are selling it for 200. But I'm not gonna sell this for 200. There ain't no way in hell. I'll keep it before I sell that for 200. That's all there is to it. The prices on these knives go up and down. I mean, just if this was in the 60s, it would be a $500 knife. So $200-300. But this is in much better shape than that German knife you got, so it'd take 2 knives to get it. I would say right now in the condition this is in, it'd be about $250. What in the hell is that? I'm taking motion pictures here or what? What the hell's going on here? Motion photo. I don't know what the hell that means. So what's worth and what you want may not always line up. Right, exactly. But this is worth more than what he's got, that's for sure. It'll take 2 knives, all right? I'll just keep it. Yeah, there's one little There's a natural defect here. It's like something to do with age, from getting old. It's not a crack, it's just a natural defect. And then one little pinhole here. But other than that, there ain't a scratch on that blade. And this thing snaps like it's new. Motion is like a recording. Yeah, I know what it is. I didn't put it on is what I'm trying to say. I was going through my camera settings and the shit just happened. There's a giveaway on Mattis Faction channel. I've never been on that channel. Okay, let me see here. Send in your word, Jerry. I would have to get a new case knife or a Booker Plus and that Henkel you got for this. That's all there is to it. All right, I sent you 7 pictures. That's that variant DC for a year. I watched that very knife at Deep South Cutlery for a year. Yeah, he's got, Preacher's got the ones from the 60s there, Jim, right? And he was asking $500-600 for them 60s ones. This is a 78, 77, but still genuine deer stag. The blade and the bolsters are in mint shape. The action, it's never been used. You can tell. It's got a natural aging in the back and just a hairline crack at one of the rivets, but $250 minimum, $250. Some of the slips are really nice. Who's that, Mick? Elephant tie for $625 last night. Elephant toe? I got you. Great. Yeah. I can buy $1,200 elephant toes right now for $500 at my source. Case ones too. I can buy what's them one knives that he says ain't cheap dates all the time with the handguard on it. Man, God, why is these names evading me tonight for some reason? Anyways, we'll talk. We'll make out a deal sometime or another. No big deal. I ain't no hurry, and I'm sure Jerry ain't. But like I said, knife he's got in its conditions probably $150. Had it been in a lot better shape, it'd be worth $250. See, I could take a knife like that and put it in better shape. Cheetahs, yeah. I can get $1,600, $2,300 cheetahs for $500-600 right now. From the 80s and 90s. I can get elephant toes, $600 to $1,000 elephant toes. I can get them right now, $400 or $500. Older ones. That knife you got's worth $200. So if you know what it's worth, then why'd you ask me first thing off the get-go what it was worth? You already knew what it was worth. You just seeing what if I knew what it was worth. Well, I know what it's worth. I'd say I would reckon to say 150 in its condition, not 200, unless that's a like $600 knife. 'Cause the price goes way down. If you look at you got one or two flaws on a knife, it'll go down to like not even a third of the cost. You look at a Remington bullet from 1940 and older. All right, you're looking at $3 to $5 for one of them knives in mint shape. $3 to $5. Now you're looking at $300 to $500 if it's a user and scratched all up and it's old. It's been used. You can get 1930s, 1940s, before World War One, before the 40s, Remington bullets for $500-600, but they're used beaters. But if they're in mint shape, $3 to $5. You're fading out, Stacy. Like I said, I ain't no hurry to get rid of that one or any of them. Don't get me wrong, that's $200 is a pretty good price for that knife, but the Stag knives, oh, okay. Now I'm gonna get working on that damn sheath. I need to get her done. I want Paul to get it by Tuesday or Wednesday at the latest. Let me see here. These are all new. I haven't used any of these knives. They've been on display since I bought them new. There you go. They're coming at you. Well, no, I'm not gonna rush, but I'm gonna get that over here now. I gotta plug my damn phone back. You guys keep me unplugging it, and then I forget about it, and then it goes dead on me. Okay, where was I here on this thing? Okay, I got to. That's on there. So now I gotta get these riveted on and sewn on. But I gotta dye them first. That's what I gotta do. Yep. I gotta dye them and get them ready. You know what? I don't want a dime. I want them to match this. I'm going to leave them natural. So then they match this color here. Okay. So I am going to do these edges brown. About 350. What's that? Just being silly? Okay. I'm going to put saddle tan on this. There's no hurry in my butt. I want to get this out so I got time to finish up your blades and send to your buddy. I'm done with my parents' house though, man. I got time now. Get everybody done. If knives made me a lot of money, I wouldn't be doing side jobs. Here I am getting this damn shit on my gloves already. I don't want to touch anything. Just the edges. Stacy's had it, huh? All right, thanks, Stacy. Appreciate everything, man. We'll try to be. Thanks for coming in, man. Not a chance, Cliff says. Almost happy birthday time? For who? You, Paul? Or Cliff? Time is it? It's 2 o'clock here. He must be Far East then, if it's for him. Yeah, I'm going to leave this natural so it looks natural like that front. But with the brown accent. I hear my wife rooting around up there. tell me the damn dog's gotta go outside again. All right. Happy birthday, Club. What are you, 44 years old? What's Jim got? What are you sending pictures of, Jim? Okay, I don't need to touch them anymore. What else do I gotta do? All right, I don't do the edges on that till it's sewn together. So I put this away. And that's it. The rest can be antiqued. All I gotta do is drill a hole in that handle and put a lanyard on it. Patience, young Jedi. They have the best chicken and waffles ever. Who's that, Mick? The pancake house? Let that dry. What else can I do? I can't do nothing till I rivet them on. Oh, I'm gonna put rivets on this. Yeah, I can glue this together. Nope, I gotta put them snaps on it first. But I gotta slick these straps first. Jim has one I sent. Thanks. What am I missing here? Harlem, New York City. Now I can rivet them on. What's Terry doing? Good luck for what? Terry Shelley, I'm getting up in 4 hours to sell at the flea market. Cool. I might go knife hunting tomorrow and record it. Or today. Alright, I need a little amplifier here. What the heck happened here? I kind of winged that thing. I need to hit it with some more black. Kind of made it look rough looking. Todd's in the house. What's up, Todd? Kind of rough looking. I'm going to do this here right about there. So you don't see that. Might as well cover it all. Inside, but yeah. I just covered the whole inside of that. Oh, I gotta put felt on this so that don't scratch the axe. That's what I gotta do. So I'm gonna put a liner on this whole thing right here. So I can fucking liner that after I rivet this together. And after I rivet it, I'm gonna sew it. So they won't come off if the rivets fail. And then cover them. There we go. I know where I'm going to sew them at. So that's going to be good right there. Sew them right where they're at. What do you think, Paul? Pretty cool. The bear's kind of covered, but oh well. I can't move this that way. But you'll see it when you open it up. So, that done. What am I doing? I'm just like ass backwards tonight. Maybe it's the booze. I gotta put felt on here. It'll cover it anyway. I'm only gonna put it on the. Yeah, I'm only gonna put it. Over the snaps. There we go. Get your head out of your ass. Let's get in there, Mick. Now I gotta cover these because I don't want them to scratch that axe. I'm just gonna punch some covers. That's too small. It'll work on them. Okay. Come on. Just glue them over that. I'm just thinking if this is too thin or too thick. Yeah, I don't like that. I'm gonna have to get some kind of thinner material. Still too thick. I could probably just, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna glue this. It's gonna be a high dollar item here. That's a fine Porsche steering wheel leather. So I'm gonna glue that to that. Then what about this? I can get another one for that. No, yeah, that'll make that thicker on here. That'll be good. And then I'll cut out a couple of them out of this. This is a little bit thinner leather. Yeah, you son of a gun, you. What did I do with my board? Huh. This is real thin ostrich leather. Now what the hell did I do with the hammer? There it is. What's up, Paul? Oh, yeah. We're talking about this axe. Okay. Yeah, Paul's got a system. He knows how to play it. I'm just kidding, Paul. All right, where'd that go? Mm-hmm. I think I'm just going to spray them on. Better yet, I think they'll hold better with the super glue. You want to scratch your axe, Paul? Uh-oh. It's sticking to my fingers, but not the damn axe. Get on there. There we go. I'm going to let that shit dry a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. There. I don't think that's going to come off. That super glue holds that shit pretty good. Carving acid for shaping blanks. Yeah, it would. It would that. Little campfire hatchet for making fire starter. Nothing heavy duty. I mean, it's only 1/4 inch steel. You know what I mean? Nice and light. Yeah, you could carve with it. You can even choke up on it if you want. I'll make sure it's got a hollow grind too. I'm gonna make sure it's nice and sharp when he gets it. That's for sure. All right, them are on, Paul. Covered. 2 rivets there, won't scratch you. Now this one here, I'm gonna cover the whole thing, and it'll make this a little bit higher, a little more room in the sheet. All I gotta do for that is trace it out and cut it out. Let me see here. Y'all gotta get you a chalk pencil. See that? It writes on anything. This was filled with chalk. See it in there? It looks like little rocks of cocaine in there, man. I wouldn't snort it though. And just trace around her. This is for my upholstery work. Marking on vinyl. See that? Now I'll take my scissors and cut it out. And I'm not going to use this glue. I got spray adhesive for my upholstery work. That's just as strong as this shit. What do I do with that lid? Here it is. I'll go on just in the outside of that line, because when I sand this down on the sander, all the edges, it'll disappear into the sheath. And I can cut it too, flush with the rest of the edges once it's glued. Better have a little more than a little less. You can't stretch it once it's glued to the product, right? It's like doing knife scales. Sand an eighth or so before the line till after they're glued on. Okay, that goes here like that. Contact cement. General purpose adhesive. I get this from Keystone Brothers, my supplier of vinyl material. I'm going to spray this off camera. There's one. That'll protect them rivets from even touching that. It'll protect the axe from the rivets. And it makes the welt a little thicker when you put the other side on. All right. Good thing about this, it ain't like contact cement. It dries up 3 times faster than contact cement. And it's stronger than contact cement. It really is. So when I lay this down, once it's stuck, I can't peel it back up. So I got to get it right the first time. That's why I go past the mark. But the only bad thing is I got some on the outside, but that'll peel off. I should have put it on paper and sprayed it instead of holding it in my hand. But like I said, that'll rub right off when I get it done. A little bit of weight here. This is a 5-pound weight. Now I can trim it. When I slick these edges, this will disappear into the rest of the leather. Before I glue the 2 halves together, I gotta go on my sewing machine and sew the straps on too. Never rely on just rivets. If you make a knife sheath, the rivets will come loose. In and out of them sheaths, them slips, I mean. In and out of them slips with see, you can't do that with contact cement. This stuff, you can rub it right off. I don't have a finish on there yet. See that? Nice. That's some fine leather there, bro. Like I said, I use that to wrap a Porsche steering wheel. What's that? $1,000 starting price for what, Paul? Predators start at $850, I think. Oh, a knife? You really got to have that knife if it's $1,000. I'll tell you that right now. Are you talking about a hunting bow? What kind of predator? I don't know. All right, where's my other half? Here it is. I gotta sew these straps on first before I glue these two halves together. When I do this, I'm cutting on an angle outward, not inward. You cut inward, it'll be too short inside the top leather. Now it's perfect. So when I sand it and then slick it, it'll be all one piece. Because I'm going to do the edges black. See, that's why I use black. And I'm going to put rivets. I don't know if I got rivets long enough for this. I don't have to rivet it though, that's the thing. So I'm going to go sew this real quick. And hopefully I don't get into the, I think I'll miss it. If I could do this without my camera dropping me. Hold on. There we go. Now I gotta get these all out of the way. I got all kinds of junk over here. Like I said, you're just hanging out with me tonight. There we go. Oh. Yeah, I think I'll just miss them rivets. That's good. Get in there. My old eyes can't see that small anymore. There we go. I'm just going to do this by hand. It's a little much for the motor, but by hand we'll get it. Yep. Come on. Oh, what happened there? Didn't like to move on me. Oh, it got wrapped around my damn guide. All right, I got one side done. Do the other side now. That's what happened. Retread it. Come on. Works better if I open the bill all the way up by hand. There we go. I got a knee press that brings that foot up, but the knee press don't let it all the way up as much as I want. I go up almost a quarter inch more with this back one. Oh, that did it. Hit something. I think it went right through that needle went right through that rivet on the other side. It's done though. All right. This fucking camera's way better, man. Fuck them phones. I'll get me a nice, like you said, probably a wireless camera to start. And I might use my GoPros instead of other phones just for my Camera 2 and Camera 3. Now I'll light these ends and melt them just like you did if you're making a sheath. or a slip, I mean. There we go. Number, come out, brother. Now, unfortunately, I can't sew that with the machine. It's a little too. If I had my Velcro Pro 2000, I'd sew through that like butter. It'll sew it 7/8 of an inch like nobody's business. That one only does about 5/8 at the most. Good night, Charlie Cook. Charlie's hitting the hay, huh? It's like money in the bank, too. Could always sell it for what I paid. I won't what it's. Yep. Thanks, Charlie. All right. He's got the money to buy a Velcro Pro 2000 sewing machine. You can do saddle. You can build horse saddles with. That's why I got it, and then I ended up selling it for these industrial sewing machines so I could do let me see here. It won't take me long to hand sew this. But yeah, I'm not going to put rivets in it because it'd take forever. I mean, I don't have long enough studs to go through it. That's what I mean. I need to get some more of them copper and stainless rivets that I buy at Ace Hardware. But let's see. See, now that I put that leather in there, make sure it still snaps. It's a little tighter, but it still snaps. Yeah. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to coat all this before I'm going to sew it last. So I'm going to put it together and with glue. And I'm not going to use a spray glue this time because I don't want it all over everything. And then cut all my edges flush. And then seal coat it and antique it before I sew it. And you'll see what the final look looks like. See this now? These rivets won't scratch this axe at all. There's no metal touching it. Same here. They're underneath, right there and there. They'll never touch the axe. Robert Jones, you could sell it for more to someone like me that doesn't want to wait. What do you got some high dollar knife you want to sell? What are we talking about, Paul? What's he want? I need to figure out a good editing program. Oh, CapCut, man. CapCut's one of the best. I love it, man. I'm an ace at it now. CapCut is the way to go. A lot of digital video creators use CapCut. A lot of professionals. And it's very easy to learn, and there's YouTube videos all over YouTube on how to get good with it and use it. What's getting more in demand, Paul? What are we talking about? Comes with a tripod? Cool. Well, I'm a professional digital photographer. I have a tripod that's over $1,200 if I need it. And I got benchtop tripods, and I got enough of that. It just when it comes to digital creating, I don't have nothing much for that yet. I mean, I got a light studio. I got everything, man. Do you have to type again? Come on, Paul. What else you got to do? Premiere Pro for video editing? Uh, oh, on with the glue. I put that glue away. I don't know why I did. So before I glue it, I might as well pre-punch these. Put the holes where I want them, then I go straight to the sewing machine. Or not sewing machine, but the drill press. What am I doing? Yeah, hit it with the damn hatchet, dummy. What did I do with the brass hammer? You see already how that thing's mushroom. I gotta grind it down. And I'm gonna get me another. Some fucking really professional. I just leave them marked, then go to the drill press. I can pound these all the way through if I wanted to, but I'm not gonna. Let the drill press do all the work. So I get them nice and straight so I don't. Hey, fucker landed perfectly on that corner. You believe that? Yeah, I need to get some smaller copper rivets for these corners. That's ideal for doing sheaths with a sharp instrument. Okay, that turned out perfect, man. Right on the line. In fact, I forgot to groove it. You believe that? So, I'll drill the holes first, then groove it, I think. Now I'll groove it first. You know, you want that thread to sit in the groove so it don't wear down from use, you know what I mean? Wear down from. Here we go. I have to punch these damn holes again. I like it nice and deep. That way you don't wear the thread down. That'll do. One more time. Come on, stay in the groove. Need someone to bring it to life? Well, bring what to life? A pew holster? I actually made a holster, a gun holster, a gun knife holster, a Western knife holster. Got the wraparound leather strap and belt loop in the back, just like something for a P38 short nose pistol. There we go. Okay, I can see that clearly now, where I need to drill. Now I can glue them together. It would be amazing. That's cool. I'd like to see it. I can make it for you. You got a sketch or design. If you come up with a design, let me tell you something. You don't need to get a patent, all right, to prove that it was yours or somebody stole your idea. All you have to do, and this is the way around a patent, when you design something, the day you design it, have everything, all your sketches, all your writing and everything about it, have it dated, everything, right? All you have to do is go to the post office and mail it to yourself. And when you get it, don't open it up until somebody steals your design. Because when you mail it to yourself from the post office, you got a government signed, sealed envelope with proof the day you made it. That's right. Mail it back to yourself. That is a government sealed document or government proven that date you mailed it to yourself that it was on the date with everything in it. Don't open it. Don't ever open it until somebody steals it from you. But I mean, if I make something like that, somebody's designs, then I'll give them all the credit for being the designer give them a royalty fee for it. I want that slip in front of you. With this one here, Jerry Phillips made this one. He'll make you one. I collect them, so when I get slips from everybody, I don't trade them or sell them. I keep them in my collection. We all collect slips, I think. I can make you one exactly like it, but I don't want to copy his work. I can put something else on it. I'm going to start making slips where I carve the knife on it. You know, I want to make me a slip that has the exact knife on it. Jerry Phillips has got one I did with a case knife on it. For every slip that I have, for every knife I want to put in it, it's going to have the knife carved on it. Oh, I got a Fender back here. That's a Fender acoustic. Then I got my Washburn to my right. And my custom Fender electric that I made myself is in the back. Okay. Yeah, that's a Fender. It's dusty, but that's what it is. You can only see the body. I got it. It's getting dusty. I gotta put a new finish on it. You see the guitars picks here? I made them out of leather. They're all leather. It's just like a fake neck strap with leather picks on it. And then right next to it to the right, if you can see it back there, that's my Daisy Red Ryder for shooting squirrels in my bird feeder. Yeah, the leather picks I thought was a cool touch. I just cut them right out. I got a pick cutter around here somewhere. I wonder if YouTube kick out a live video if you show a fake plastic gun, right? I guess as long as I don't touch it, right? Here, I won't touch it. I've got every make and model of plastic. This is plastic. It's not real. I've got about 200 guns that are plastic like that. So when I make a leather sheath for somebody, when I make a leather holster for somebody, I have the exact replica of their gun. Like I got all the Glock, all different gens of Glocks. I got the 357s. I got the revolvers, 45, 44 long, 357. Yes, I have the Shield X, and I also have an XDS, and that's what I carry. And if I don't have it, I can have it in 3 days here. Who's going to bed now? Todd Carr? All right, Todd, man. Thanks for stopping. So now I got to glue this together, like I said, and I got to scratch this up so the glue holds really good. the hell's crawling on me? A damn spider or something. Oh, what am I doing? That's the bottom. I don't want to scratch that. Hello, McFly. McFly. That's where you stick the damn axe in. That's it. What do I got to open this damn thing? Here's another giveaway I'm going to have for my 3,000 subscribers. This is a case, fuck, why am I forgetting the name of this knife all the time? Help me out, guys. Case, shit. But anyways, I'm making a sheath for it, and this is deer stag that I put on it. I took the black plastic handles off, and I'm going to give this away. One of like 5 knives that are going to be given away. This little Nesmuck's perfect for this. It'll come back to me what it is. Jim knows. I got it at Deep South Cutlery. I actually won it at Deep South Cutlery with the black plastic handles. I know Jim knows what it is. I know what it is too. It just got to come back to me. It'll come back to me. Ridgeback. The Ridgeback Hunter. Case Ridgeback. That's the name of it. If you go online and look at it, you'll see. Do a search on it. The Ridgeback Hunter. They're fairly inexpensive knives, but they're made in America and they're made by Case. I mean, they're like 46 bucks or something like that. And with that deer stag handle on it now, it's a $125 knife now. The Case Ridgeback Hunter. Just follow it on IG. What's that? What are we talking about? You know, Sheree came out with the sharp finger. So Case knows they better keep up with them with the Ridgeback, right? So they invented the Ridgeback. And I actually make custom sharp fingers of all different sorts. I've actually probably sold a couple dozen custom Ridgebacks that I've made. Oh, it stinks. It stinks so good. It gets you high, brother. I'm used to it, man. I've been using this glue for 55 years. 5 pound weight. Closed. Contact cement. I use a lot of this on countertops. I've done a lot of veneering with it. Starting to think a little sharper now that I'm sobering up. Are you gonna read your IG messages? Uh, Instagram, sure. Sorry about that. I wasn't paying attention to what you're all saying. The 3-bone stag, saddlehorn, barlow, and rustlock. No, Jerry, you only get 2 of them, buddy. Sorry. The saddlehorn is about $180 knife, and you can have the saddlehorn and the saddlehorn. I think I paid like $175 for the saddlehorn, and you can have the rustlock too. I don't care for rustlock. So, IG messages. Hold on, brothers. Okay. Wants to send me a message. All right, I'm getting there. Where are we at here now? Right there. Derek for real. Is Derek in here tonight? I'm supposed to call him on the phone tonight. Man, I got so busy tonight. Okay, I got you, brother. Accept. Mike Fairman, you're accepted, brother. Uh, just turned 50? Hey, you're young. Welcome to 50. Happy birthday. I wish I was 50 again. Hey, I wanted to send you sketches of my holster idea. All right, Mike, I got you, brother. Cool. A little slow. This thing, I better put it back on the Wi-Fi here, I guess. Maybe a little bit faster here now. Cool. There we go. All right, now what else? James Bryan sent a video. Oh, cool. Did Big Jim leave? Has he passed out yet? I want that challenge coin. I'm gonna get some challenge coins made with Kodiak heads, man. Have the bear head on one side and the claw on the other. Heads or tails? What do you all think of that? Hopefully I can get some made for a giveaway. All right, I am golden now. Let's see if I can get this together exact. Well, it ain't exact, but it'll do. Come on. That's exact. No, not yet. Now it is. Oh, that'll do. I can trim the rest. Okay. Oh, my little tins are falling down. They don't like to. That is my name, but everyone that called that was a kid has passed. I'm not going to pass. I'm going to outlive you. Hey, they all called us kid when we were young, man. Now you call a 40-year-old kid. Sean Field. What's he got? Look at all them goodies on his table. What website do you use to draw comments on IG, GAW? Can't find a good one. Oh, I'm going to have to get my Kodiak Edge in there. I haven't done it yet. Cool. All right, what we got? Let's see how the knife fits in there now, Paul. Or the hatchet. Why do I keep calling it a knife? Fits like it was made for it. Nice and tight, baby. No rattling around in this sheath. It's right on the money. Oh, yeah. Now I can trim the edges of this. I gotta get it pretty close because I can't use my sander. My wife's sleeping. All right, now where's my... I can use a drill press though. She can't hear that. Why did my messages stop? You guys... Cat got all your tongue. Super nice, Gordon. Thank you. Oh, yeah. It's getting there, man. It's getting there. I mean, I could sand this in the morning before I mill it. Dye it and slick it, but I'd rather do it tonight. I'll get some 60 grit here. I got my new sanding wheels in the mail the other day. I got 36 grit this time instead of 60. And I got ceramic instead of aluminum oxide. Man, does it take that 1095 down quick. Oh, man, come on. I don't like that. That sucks. That'll work. Okay, I'm gonna fucking... What do I gotta do here? There we go. Like peeling a potato. I like to do it all before I hand sew it. I'll slick these edges and everything. The only thing that will be left is sewing it. What do you say I put you a lanyard on it like this, Paul? Soft flannel leather with the western braid on it. This is strong leather too, man. You ain't gonna break it. But it's nice and soft. Get this one side a little. Let me see what happens here. All right, that's cool, he says. Yeah, I can go a little shorter with that. Yep. And that'll make it easier to close or snap even too. Where is, here it is. Them fucking scissors cut through anything. There was 11 ounces of leather that them scissors cut right through. Like nobody's business. Laughing your ass off. What are you laughing your ass off, Paul? Me? What did I say? Oh, a lot easier to snap now. You don't have to push to snap it. Oh, yeah. She's solid. Oop, I got a little booger there. There you go. All right, I guess now. Well, I guess now nothing. I need to sand this. I gotta get the Dremel tool out and sand it. That'd probably be my best bet. I gotta trim some more here though, I see. Oh yeah. Why is that so short? There we go. Who's sending me something now? Phone's making noises. I'm not used to all these dings on my phone, what they mean. Somebody just sent me something. IG. Nice. Know what the IG means. You know me, I don't know IG. Says the G. Okay, that looks good. I'm rolling with it. I'm rolling with it, Paul. I'm rolling with it. Not as white on the sides now. Perfect. I gotta get some sandpaper out. I'll get the Dremel for the concave part. This will work fine for the convex. Trying to keep this seriously off and see what I'm doing. Oh yeah. Getting smooth as a baby's ass. Look at there's 1, 2, 3, 4 layers of leather there. So just so you know where this blink came from, if I can remember the name of the store, they actually want me to sell my custom knives in there in Havelock, North Carolina. So when I go in the spring, I'm going to take some customs with me. And y'all live in North Carolina or near North Carolina, you can drive to Havelock by Newport, the East Coast, pick up one of my knives. You don't live over there, Paul. You live right here by me. You don't have to go far to get a knife from me. If you had to. All right. I do need a Dremel for that outside. Huh. My computer's doing good. Hasn't dropped my live feed yet. Oh yeah. Pretty good. Give me some 60 grit for my hand. It's 120. Color good. Yeah, it was 16,220. Well, it's getting kind of late, isn't it? 4 o'clock in the morning. Holy shit. It is the weekend. I don't need that. I need a 220. That's digging too much. I got this little booger area here that just won't go away. Let's see what this 220 does to it. Yeah, it looks good. Now I gotta edge it. Did you see the picture? Oh, yes, I'm ripped. I'm ripped from a gummy. That noise was getting to me. Normally would have bothered you, huh? Cliff, would you send me a picture or something? Got quiet? I can't even imagine taking a gummy. I would be on the ceiling. I took it one time at my buddy's house. He told me, "Yeah, it ain't that strong." And I tell you what, I don't do drugs anymore. I was high as a kite, man. He said, "Yeah, I know." I said, I eat half of one. I give you a whole one. I'm like, "Well, gee, thanks." I got this damn glue on. It's going away now, though. I don't want that to show up when I antique. There we go. All right, edge it. And I can go to the drill press here in a minute. Well, actually, I'm going to probably going to call her quits at 4 o'clock. I still want to go to my parents and do some touching up tomorrow. But I gotta go to the post office first. Ooh, I'll get that nice and wide here. Let me see here. Oh yeah. Make a nice wide round over. That takes a thick one off, boy. Smaller one. Got these single layers here. Okay, now I can color the edges. Get ready to slick. During C19, I actually said to my wife, whoever created this movie playlist is amazing. Okay. Yeah. Click. I'll just leave that on there while I use it for a handle for doing it. Good thing about metal, the dye washes right off of it, right? This is only oil-based dye, come right off the. Oh man. Oh man. I forgot I was doing the front. This black really sets this up, boy. Now, the only thing is, I'm gonna dye some tan on this. But she's ready to get stitched up. Or antique. Reslin and antiqued, I'm sorry. Charged this playlist, McRanger, maybe 2-3 months ago. Okay. Looking good, guys. Put this back in there and shut. No, I'll just leave it. I'm going to hit it with the blow dryer. And then, Resolene time. Okay, I sure you all knew what I was doing. Alright. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. Be right back. Okay, Paul, plug yours, buddy. Just snap that thing on there. That's nice, man. I'm getting jealous now, Paul. Okay, got a little breathing room here. I really don't want to slick these edges till after I sew it. That's one more less thing I gotta do when I wake up in the morning before I mail it. I gotta cut the hole in that and put the lanyard on it. You don't mind if I mail this Monday, do you, Paul? Because I can, yeah. Thing is, afternoon tomorrow it'll be too late to mail it. So I'll mail it Monday morning first thing. But I am mailing everybody else out tomorrow morning first thing. I got everything ready to go. Okay, cool. But one more thing I'm going to do tonight. I'll sew this tomorrow. I might sew it Sunday. You all watch me sew it. So how's that? I'll sew it Sunday. You can watch everything. You know, I'll do the lanyards. And what do you all want me to make Sunday? Give me some ideas. Get the Resolene out. You never buy one, John? Yeah, hey, you gotta love different knife makers around the world too, man. Besides what you do for yourself. Appreciate a handcrafted knife made in Germany. That's for damn sure. But I keep saying Gonzo, but I always think of Gonzo knives when you say that. Gonza knives. Gonzo. Ganzo. That's how you pronounce it. Ganzo. I forgot to dye that shit. Oh well. I'll put some dye on it after I do this, I guess. See if I can get some on there. I'm slacking. I'll tell you what, a bear's popping now. Wait till you get the antique on it. Come on. Yeah, I gotta drill it anyways first, and then I'll drill a hole first, and then I'll color the stitch line. Kind of looks cool though. It's past 4 o'clock. Okay, that's good enough. come on. Get fucking acrylic on everything. Five o'clock for you, brown sugar. You're still lurking. You are a night owl. I just woke up and y'all ain't even been to bed yet. You didn't eat a strong gummy though. Custom knives already made up that you sell. I'm going to have them shortly, John. Now that I'm finished up on my parents' house, I'm going to I just got some metal in the other day. Some more 1095, and I'm going to have a dozen knives here made real quick. This will probably darken that sew line too. Getting it all over my damn fingers already. It's like working with roofing tar. You can never work with that roofing tar without getting it on your fingers. I don't care what gloves you wear. Okay, how's that look? That good? Leave it like that? All right. Look at them bear claws popping out. What do you think? Kodiak heads, you can barely see it, but it's there. Camera won't focus up on it. Backwards leather. Mm-hmm. Backwards leather logo. Can't probably read it. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna slick this till after I sew it. Put the finish coat on the edges and slick it. I'll do that after I sew it. So that's all for tonight. In the morning I'm gonna do the lanyard. I might get it off tomorrow. I don't know. I gotta get up for the post office. Closes at noon. I'll probably be up at 10 o'clock. Thanks, Gonzo. It's fun to do. I love doing it. I just wish when you antiqued everything, it fills in that you stamp, fills in evenly, you know what I mean? But I never did a border with bear claws before. Yep, this is going to be in the giveaway. Case Ridgeback Hunter. So, I'm going to make a half a dozen slips for the 3,000 giveaway. I'll probably have a half a dozen knives to give away. A couple more hats. Some t-shirts. You're not going to want to miss it. Like I said, I probably have two Benchmade knives to give away. And a couple of my knives. Some t-shirts, some hats, and maybe one hoodie. Enter for Gonzo. Enter. Gonzo can enter. Paul Mills. Yeah. He probably gummied out. Them gummies probably made him pass out. No, he's in the kitchen right now getting some snacks. He's probably wolfing down a bag of potato chips so his wife can't hear him. It kicked his arse. Poor fellow, man. My mom's always in pain and cry. You know, she's 80 years old. She's on medications. She broke her back last year. I'm like, Mom, you just need to get some gummies, man. Get some or smoke some weed, man. Pain go away. Paul. I know Brown Sugar's there. She's probably laughing her ass off. Paul's gummied out, Sugar. Oh, I'm out of pop, man. But I gotta go to bed before the daylight comes up. So 4:30 is the limit, guys. And I told everybody starting next week, I'm gonna start at 8 and be done before midnight every live. I can't keep doing, long lasters. Oh, I'm not making no slips now. I'm gonna slip my ass in the bed here in about 10 minutes. I'm making a half a dozen of them, John, for the giveaway. Let me see where I'm at. And oh, okay, I broke 2,900 tonight. I was at 2,893. Now I'm at 2,903. Yeah. Plan your work and work your plan. That's right. That's what I'm doing starting Monday. Especially with I got some videos I'm working on now, and I'm starting to plan much better videos and content. I got all kinds of. I'm only gonna make this channel better and better. But maybe not because he already lost. Who already lost? He does the countdowns now. MIK. Or Mick Ranger, right? Okay. Cody gets Bladesmith. Yeah, then I can get some sleep. Oh, you need a gummy? Paul can mail you some gummies. You'll sleep. Yeah, but no, if there's no more knife lives on, right? Us knife junkies can go to bed. Just remember, I'm live again tomorrow. I never, I asked you earlier, what do you like this? I know John Adams, I'll probably make some knife slips tomorrow. Sunday fun day. You like them like this, huh, John? This is some thick leather. This is the size leather I got right now, 7 ounce. I'm gonna check it out, man. What is it? Like $80 or less? I mean, price don't matter to me. I just want to know. Uh, Now this one here I got is like $35. It's a cheap one off of Amazon. 49 is all. Wow. Well, so if I spend 100 on one wireless, it'll be better yet, right? Has great ratings. Cool. I'll read through them all. I'm also gonna hit some YouTube tomorrow to see what guys are using. It's my psoriasis on my leg, man. Oh, does it suck? It means I gotta go up and put some cream on it. That brown sugar gave me cortisone. Oh, I got some right here. 2.5. Oh, man, does that feel good. Just hope none of you ever get psoriasis, man. It sucks. The exact same website, my butcher, my music playlist on YouTube, music portal, but I'm gonna find out. I don't need nothing expensive. Okay. Just something wireless, huh? That's what I do need, though, if I want to use my PC. I can always use my cell phone just to watch my live, you know what I mean? Off of YouTube. If I'm using my webcam as a portable camera when I'm not by my PC instead of that stupid ass notebook. I got to get a new notebook. The cracked screen on that one. I busted completely the screen on my laptop. My laptop and my notebook. I busted the screens on them. The notebook just got a crack through the middle of it, but I can still read everything. But I don't like it. It's bothering me. Also, hardware to my router. Yeah, I'm gonna hardwire my router straight to my PC. I took it upstairs tonight. Thought it would do better, and it did worse. I was gonna put it in the front room facing the street. When we had the one from AT&T before, it came from the fiber optics underground, and it was in the front room, and it never had any problems with it. So, 5 more minutes, guys. Go upstairs and put some of this on. Eat me a little snack before I hit the sack. A snack before I hit the sack. Oh, I guess I don't know if I can go up this. There we go. Hold on. I got it stuck in a rubber band on my stand. Hold on. If it shuts off, you all have a good night. Because I ain't restarting. There we go. Okay, I'm alive. Get out of here. Another pop-up on my PC. So I'm looking at what am I looking at? That's what I'm looking at. All right. All those issues you were having were from Wi-Fi. Yeah, but when I get off the Wi-Fi, I still have them. I'm telling you, there's too much storage. I got over 4,000 pictures on my phone, and that slows the processing down real fast. Cell phones just don't have the quad 4, quad 6 fucking microprocessors in them like the PC towers do. Their speed is a lot slower than PCs are because they're just too small of a computer. Is it going to mess up my connection? But the buffering, in the blurry pictures, that's from processing speed. But like you said, I'm going to hardwire it to my router. But that's I'm not having no problems now on my PC. I'm on my PC live. So I have no problems at all. It's just on my cell phone. But you can hardwire your cell phone to your monitor, your Wi-Fi tower. You're saying hardwire my phone to the tower. Yeah, I mean, if I get a mobile webcam, then I can just use my PC. But if I do lives outside, man. I won't even use my Wi-Fi, and then it'll still do it because I got too much storage in it. I mean, not enough storage. Yeah, right. But I'm not having no problems at all right now. I've been live all night on my PC. It's just that damn cell phone. Like I said, there's over 4,000 pictures in it. And I got like less than 10% storage left in it. It's a brand new phone. I just got it. But I transferred everything from my old phone over to it. Yeah, I'm going to use a wireless Bluetooth webcam. That's for sure. Even for outside in the yard. But not if I go too far away. I just got to use my cell phone. Because I got 4 acres behind me and an acre in front of me. If I go back in my woods in my backyard, that Wi-Fi ain't gonna. I'll lose the Wi-Fi. I'll lose the Bluetooth on the webcam. Yeah, I understand. I understand. But right now my tower is running off the Wi-Fi, and I ain't having no problems. I got a. I'm not a gamer, but I bought a gamer tower. I mean, it's got 4 right 4 AMD Ryzen processors in it, microprocessors, and it's quick. Let's say on the bottom of it. It's the Ryzen 5000 series gaming PC. A beast or best? Beast, yeah. You talking about if I hardwire my phone to the Wi-Fi? It's an HP. My tower is. It was rebuilt by Best Buy for gaming, and they put 4 AMD cards with yeah AMD processors in it. I got 2 internal fans on it. Yeah, I mean I will hardwire, but even not hardwire now, I'm not having any issues with it at all on the Wi-Fi. None whatsoever. It's just the phone. When I went live the first time, it was my phone. Right. So, but when I'm outside, I can use a mobile webcam and use my phone so I can see the comments and watch the stream. I'm I'm not streaming from the phone, but I'm using the webcam in the backyard for the bonfires. got AT&T Wi-Fi, and it's not hardwired either anywhere. It's satellite. I don't think they even make a Wi-Fi anymore that ain't satellite, do they? Sound like I got a little mouse walking around in here somewhere. I gotta shut the lights off. All right, I'm gonna get my Red Ryder and shoot this little mouse. What do you got, you little bastard? Man, I got shit everywhere. God. I know one thing, tomorrow night I'm gonna be working. Or tonight, not tomorrow night. Tonight before tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, Sunday night. Before my Sunday Funday, I'm gonna get Dark Water's knives done, so I could send them to him first thing Monday. I don't want to keep him waiting. Is this a bonus video? Oh. Now I'm going to make a loop lanyard for this out of paracord. I'll probably use that S'mores paracord. A loop lanyard that one side loops onto your belt and the other side, this just drops in it. See? It's like a hammer holder type paracord deal that loops onto your belt and you drop your axe right in it. You actually won it, didn't you? And then you gave it to, wasn't it you that gave it to Paul? Paul's a really good guy, man. I'm so happy he's on the team here. Or on, part of the community. Yep. He's got a lot of stuff from me already. He's probably got half a dozen things he went out with me. Oh, definitely brown sugar. Yep. Now that like I said, I finished up with my parents. I got 10 projects over there to get knocked out. And I'm going to do them all in a week because I'm getting the knives done, man. They're going to be on my website. I'm not starting them knives till I get all them projects done. Half of them are my project, but the other half are y'all's. Like I'm going to get Paul's done and sent out to his friends so he can heat treat it and send it back to me. I have heat treat powder metal, and then your knife as well, and a sheath for it. And what else? First thing is Dark Waters. I gotta get his done. So many people have done kind things for me as well. That's what this community is all about. Yeah, exactly. They take care of each other. I'm super happy that Stacy's Bolster Blade sending in a swag pack so I can give away swag pack stickers. She's got a bunch of other stickers too, just not Bolster Blade stickers. She's got lots of them, she said. So I think it's going to, really to tell you the truth, I think my giveaway is going to be one of the best given in the knife community. I didn't do one for 1,000 nor 2,000, so this 3,000 is going to be a beauty. I think everybody that's a subscriber is going to walk away with something. You're welcome, Mick. I love doing it. Oh, what the hell, man. I got one more cigarette left in this packet. Or that I made. What time is it? Oh, man. Yeah, it's probably going to be, after I finish this, I'm definitely in bed. The sun's going to start rising in about 10 minutes. In about 20 minutes, it'll be bugging me. I told the wife, I says, she has to have the night light on in the bathroom, you know, because she's a diabetic and she's got to have a clear path to the bathroom when she wakes up. Her sugar's low or something like that. She's got to have the damn night light on in the bathroom. And I hate that. And I want dark, 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 dark. So I told her, we got two windows in the bedroom, one in the bathroom and one on the side of the room. And one on the side of the room, we live in the country. I have nobody within 1,000 feet from me. So no curtains. And I told her, I says, I'm going to get a black shutter and a black curtain for this damn window. I was thinking about that too, Mick. Fucking get one of them black eye covers. But it better be comfortable. I hate shit on my eyes when I'm sleeping. I don't wear my glasses or nothing. I don't like nothing on me at all when I'm sleeping, except for my skivvies. Ain't no free balling going on here, brother. That little cloth thing that covers your eyes. Yeah, the big black thing covers your eyes. So the wider it is, I guess they say, the more comfortable it is. I don't want something that's the size of my glasses. You know, I want the thing that covers the whole front of my face. That's got some soft material. Yeah, that's what I heard too. Oh, shit. Smoke it up. Then brown sugar can go to bed. Yep, sleeping mask. Brown sugar. One thing's for sure, I'm going to get John Adams a sheep Sunday. Or a knife slip. He been wanting one bad. And then like I said, I think I'm going to make 3, 4 knife slips. Maybe more. Tomorrow night. Oh yeah, I used them when I had to sleep downstairs after I came home from the hospital, and I love that. Yeah, that'll take care of my problems with the wife's nightlight too. Now I'll go up there to bed now, and when Winnie dogs will attack me. They won't let me sleep for like 20 minutes. I gotta pet them. They both cuddle next to me, roll over, and want their bellies petted. let me tell you once, you use the mask, you will be stuck using a mask forever. Right? I do. I like total darkness when I sleep. The slightest bit of light just makes me mad. I mean, if I close my eyes and kept, my wife says, just close your eyes, you won't see the light. Yeah, but my eyes don't close and stay closed when I'm trying to fall asleep until I do fall asleep. But unlike her, once I fall asleep, man, take tornado wake me up. I go upstairs now, and she's probably out like a light. As soon as as soon as I come through that door, she'll be wake up. She's like a dog, man. Always on alert. Getting old sucks. Yeah. You're older. You're not old. I always tell everybody, I'm young. I'm very young. I'm what is it? What did I gotta think of this. I'm young in my old age. I'm in my youthfulness of my old age. So I'm young. Now when I'm 80, then I'm old. I'm in my elderly of my old age. Right now I'm in my youthfulness of my old age. Oh yeah, I hear you. Mine's not beat down, but man, being in the construction trades my whole life, sometimes my knee goes the wrong way and I feel it. Your bones, like 80 years old. And how old are you? 60, 50, what? $50? Wow, that's young. You're in the very youthfulness of your old age right now. Once you hit 50, you're in your youthfulness. But, being in the trades, it just takes a toll. Doing construction and heavy hitting and work outside, it catches up to you real quick. Wait till you're 60. Oh, okay. Well, that sucks. You got the same problem. Well, Claude don't have no titanium in his neck. At least I don't think he does. But he's got a bad nerve problems with his neck too. And the doctors can't figure it out. And he gets nauseated sometimes, or a lot of times. And just the only thing he can do is sleep to get rid of the pain. So he sleeps periodically all day long. 3 discs removed? Wow. You did some damage somewhere, huh? I guess I'd never had any problems physically yet. I don't have problems physically yet because, you know, 38 years of martial arts and 30 years of lifting in the gym that I haven't done in 10 years. Prepare my muscles for older age, I guess. Dissectomy? Wow. Yeah, that'll take a toll on you. That's for sure. Sorry to hear that, but you know, I always say something like that happens to somebody, God has a better plan for you. You'll live a lot longer than most. Just a little in pain, but you live a long time. Yeah. So how'd you do it? You must have done it at work or something, huh? One wrong movement. I used to have a ripped chest and a ripped abdominals, probably like you. And that's the core of all energy and all other muscles is the center point of the body in Japanese is called the hara. That regulates all the other muscles around your body. If you got weak abdominals, you're prone to back pains and leg issues. Unless you have degenerate declination of tissue and bone and everything else. Oh wow. The what? Elevator or Evader? Core fitness. Cool. I used to do a lot of deadlifting when I worked out. That was one of my favorite things to do. And I think that really helped my core body, take more abuse as I'm getting older. But most of my muscles that I used to have are pretty much gone. This doesn't help. But I'm smoking less than a pack a day, so the only time I really smoke anymore is when I'm here. YouTube. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love to do the chin ups and the push ups a lot too, man. Put the weights hanging from my chest. No, I'm not putting no petrochemicals in my body. Sorry, I'll quit. I might just call it quits completely here at Christmas time or New Year's. What I need to do though is like when I'm down here and I'm on YouTube is because I quit chewing like 6 times and I haven't really chewed steady in like 6 years. But that curbs my appetite for cigarettes when I chew. So maybe I can just, since I know I can quit chewing anytime, maybe I'll just start chewing more until I quit smoking. Now, because I won't want to smoke. Because I started out chewing before I smoked. And you know how it goes. Single man, drugs and alcohol, sex and rock and roll, it all goes together. That's where I started smoking. I switched to a few pouches. Yeah, 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 I'm going to be done with it. I got this new cleanse that I found online to, to clean the lungs. But if I quit smoking within 7 years, they'll be back to normal again. Might have some scarred tissue still, but my breathing will pick up. My energy level will probably pick up with it. I got a hyperthyroid, so I'm constantly busy and moving and being in construction. I'm retired, but I'm still doing lots of side work because I enjoy doing it and it keeps me in shape. I'll do it. Yep, that's right. Pretty much. I mean, I quit everything else. Drugs. I never got into hardcore drugs like heroin. I never ever touched heroin. Never touched methamphetamines. None of that shit. I did the old school drugs, acid and mushrooms and hashish, pot, and coke. Dabbled a little crack, but I was like, man, this is a loser's racket. And that didn't last long. I'm like, chasing a high for what, man? Hey, big old, you know, cut out a big old rail, man. That shit'll last you a good half an hour or better. Them damn rocks, man. It's like every 10 minutes you're chasing the shit. That didn't even last a week. That's as hard. That's as hardcore as I ever got in drugs. I never touched any heroin ever. I seen too many people lose their lives from that shit. And methamphetamines, no, I don't put no chemicals in my body. Never have. Not that I'm aware of, anyway. That's why I don't like smoke manufactured cigarettes, because they got a lot of chemicals in them. I got the farm raised tobacco that I make my own cigarettes, but all tobacco farms got to use chemicals to keep the insects off of them. And when they wash it, they say they can't wash it 100% chemical free. Pain pills? Oh, I believe it. My mom's taking 2 opioids. She's on like 18 different drugs because she broke her back last year. And I think she's healed up because she wouldn't be able to move around as good as she is in her walker. Sometimes she'll walk away from the walker. But I could tell she's in pain. But man, opioids, it's opioids in the United States cause 43% of the accidents on the highway today, on the road. 43% of all accidents are caused by opioid-induced patients. So, but it didn't destroy your life. So you took care of that. People get dependent on that shit, man. It's like they just can't, get off of it. But I go to the emergency room like maybe once every 4 or 5 years. And even the dentist, when he gives me a prescription for painkillers, I can't remember the name of it, or I don't get them. I don't take them. I won't take any Western medicine. I'll find the natural solutions before I'll take any drug. Right, and that's what Western medicine is. It's medicine. It's medical care, which means medicine. These hospitals that call themselves healthcare, like Provena Healthcare, it's not healthcare because they're not doing nothing to make you healthy. Carnegie and Rockefeller created the AMA, the American Medical Association, and I probably discussed this already on here, that regulated the doctors when they went to school what they couldn't practice outside of medicine. So they get their license revoked. So not only did Carnegie and Rockefeller create the pharmaceutical industry, but they regulated the doctors what they couldn't learn outside of medicine. Basically legalized drug pushers. That's all they are. Doctors are pretty much good in only one aspect: emergency care, not healthcare. 4 different pharmacies, and they finally fixed the system, but it was too late because that's what brought fentanyl on the scene. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, and a lot of these drugs today are been around since the 60s, 70s. They just put a different label on it and market it totally different, so that people believe in it more than the last name. I never messed with fentanyl either. I think my mom might have took it. But yeah. And now they got the food industry in bed with them too. You know, in these corporations, they want to raise the retirement age to like 70 something. That way, these corporations ain't obligated to give people their pensions. They want them to die before they do it. And realistically, everybody says people are living longer than ever before. We used to. In the last 3 decades, we dropped 3% each decade in longevity. So we dropped 9% in our longevity in 3 decades. And it's getting quicker and quicker now. We'll probably be at 20% more in the next, or 10% more in the next decade. I mean, I got friends dying in their mid 50s. You know, the foods, all these foods are poisonous, man. Processed meats, highly processed meats in the deli. All the meats that you get from the store are all processed. It's just a joke. Suboxone? What's Suboxone? I told her and my stepfather, because he's in pain too. You go to their house, man, everything in their fridge and in their cupboards is all highly processed crap. You know, like sliced cheese and macaroni and cheese. And all my stepfather loves cereals full of sugar and all the crap in it. And you know, these all garbage food in their fridge, in their cabinets. And I told him, I says, you guys both need to go to a homeopathic natural healing doctor. Get away from this medical industry. Is a pain reliever and it doesn't make you a zombie. Yeah, but I'm sure after a while there's symptoms from taking it. But at least it won't make her a zombie like she is with the opioids. I was hyperactive when I was a kid, and the doctors put me on Dilantin, then Ritalin, and then back on Dilantin. And when they put me on Ritalin, my mom noticed I was like a zombie, man, and I couldn't concentrate in school. And I was always tired. Then they put me on Dilantin, and it was a little better. But by the time I was 12 years old, I said, "That's it. I'm done with this shit." You know, I was a black belt by the time I was 13. Beat my dad's ass for hitting my mom too hard, too many times. And I just said, I'm done. I ain't taking the stupid ass pills anymore. I never touched drugs again from the medical industry. For pain in small doses, it takes. I got you. But, you know, like ADD, ADHD, and all these hyperactivity disorders, you know, attention deficit disorders, they're all man-made up diseases. So they can put your kids on drugs. And you know what it is? You know what it roots around? When I was a kid, I ate 10 to 12 pounds of sugar a year. These kids today are eating 200 to 300 pounds of sugar a year. And they wonder why they're having deficit disorders, hyperactivity disorders, deficit disorders. These fucking kids are wired on sugar, man. And they're believing these doctors telling them that they need to take this drug for ADD and ADHD and all this shit. It's all man-made up shit. That's all it is. It's like you see a lot of people now, they're depressed. They got anxiety and they got to take all these drugs for this shit. And the reality is, your mom taught you how to eat a shit diet and you continue to eat a shit diet. So you're going to die about the same time as your mom did because you learned how to eat from your mother. So if you learn how to eat wholesome foods and eat healthy, all this shit goes away, man. ADHD, DDD, blah, 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 anxiety, depression, it all goes away, man. What ails you will also heal you. And if you don't eat what ails you, you won't need to be healed. Have you ever seen what they did to our bread over the last 100 years? Oh, yeah. I make my own bread. I don't buy that shit. We got a local bakery that makes it 100% too. You know, a lot of people understand that sucrose is created by glucose, pure sugar. You know, sucrose can't be filtered by the body, so it sends it to the liver. And when it sends it to the liver can't filter it. So you get fatty liver and you get liver disease. You know what I mean? So most of these kids are getting pre-diabetic. They're becoming diabetics. They're overweight. When I was a kid, let me think. Overweight Americans were at about 13%, and obesity was like at 5%. Now we're at 35% obesity and 62% overweight, all because of the big boom of high fructose corn syrup in the 70s. A video on how they transform out bread, and it's crazy. Oh yeah, yeah. If the American people only watch how is able to watch a movie on how any of their food's made and how it's made, they'd probably still eat it. It tastes good. I love it. You might as well enjoy your life. You're gonna die anyway. Yeah, but you decide how you go out of this world. Miserable in pain or peacefully energetic and in your sleep. I'm not gonna die in a hospital unless somebody hits me with a car. You know. So that said, I got a reflection here. I probably need to just shut her off, guys, so Brown Sugar can get some night night. I got to go and take this clunky watch off me. Lifetime for me to go night night. Yep. I'm gonna go night night. I don't think we're gonna do anything the rest of the weekend, but work on orders and the bunny. I got some rabbit up there I want to cook tomorrow, I think, or Sunday. Tomorrow. I'm gonna take it out today and thaw it. Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't know how healthy that is. I bought some farm raised rabbit. I'd rather go out and shoot it myself. So I'm gonna hit her, and I'll see you all tomorrow night. I'll probably be making some nice slips for everybody. Can't go wrong with knife slips. So that's it. Thanks, McRanger and Brown Sugar. I'm sure you're still lurking. You can go to bed now. Oh, and I think he's all. Well, the only two left here. I thank you very much and appreciate it for your support. And I'll see you Sundays, man. All right. Peace.